All right, guys, back with more reactions, and we got here today tennis legend Triggers panel over gender differences. Some of you may know who John McEnroe is. Some of you may not. I didn't know who he was before I saw this, but we about to get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're enjoying the video with me. Now let's get into it.
After retirement and his thoughts on the game today in this new book. But seriously, he joins us at the table. Good morning. Welcome.
Good to see you.
What's new?
Always.
All right,
What's going on?
Let's just start with the elephant in the room.
That's right.
Why was it necessary for you to say that anybody, Serena, couldn't beat the 700th player on the men's circuit?
As you know well enough, Charlie,
So he said, I'm guessing in his book,
On the men's circuit.
that if Serena played in the men's circuit, she'd be like 700 in the world. I mean, why are you asking him? Why did he say it? He just, what's wrong? Why does he have to tell you why? Why does he have to justify himself for saying it? He said it. So what?
as you know well enough, Charlie, respect Serena very much so, okay? And I was simply calling her on an NPR, which supposedly you're supposed, this is where you can say it like it is and you're going to get honest feedback. She's the greatest female player that ever lived. Then the lady said to me, I don't remember which one, but she said, why did you say woman? Why don't you just say the greatest, tennis player that ever lived? And so then I felt the need, however, unfortunately, I'm probably to defend myself. I don't know, just say what I really felt. I mean, which is about what I think she would be. I think you're referring to the fact that I said she'd be about 700 in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got a solution, Gail, though, because I know that you're friendly with Serena, and I think at least until yesterday,
the table right now.
I'm just waiting. Would you like to apologize?
no.
Yeah, see, look, I could tell she was giving this, look at her. She just looks like she's thinking in her mind, shut up. Like, you forget what you're talking about. You need to apologize or that was wrong. She just looks kind of awkward. I don't know. Something about the way she was looking. I could tell that she was going to be the main one saying something.
Yesterday,
the table right now.
I'm just waiting. Would you like to apologize?
no. But the offer is this, is because it seems in tennis, unlike other sports, that they're always asking about how women, they always ask me how I would do for someone. Why isn't this old bag John McEnroe, how would he do against Serena? Why don't you combine, just solve the problem? I'm sure the men would be all for this. The men and women play together. And then we don't have to guess.
But, John, you didn't answer Charlie's question. You really should. You really do need to answer Charlie's question.
What was it? I didn't. You're right. I wasn't paying attention.
Necessary to do this.
Yes.
It wasn't necessary.
It's necessary to do it because you have millions of people who think that women and men are equal. A man can do exactly what a woman can do. Biology means nothing. I don't know when this came out, when this book came out or this interview was, but this conversation is just getting louder and louder in America and in the West. So, I mean, he just setting it straight. He just letting everybody know what it is. As a former pro legend in tennis, Serena Williams may be the best woman of all time, but when you combine the women with the men, she is nowhere near the top of the best players of all time.
It was not necessary.
You knew it would create.
I didn't know it would create.
You
controversy.
didn't?
No.
John.
Is anybody?
And I'm sorry to keep pausing, but it sounds like he's saying there. He said you knew it would cause conflict. So it sounds like the older gentleman asking John McEnroe the question or telling him what he's telling him. He's telling you he thinks that anything that's controversial you just shouldn't talk about. Hold your tongue when it's controversial. I say screw that.
I've said this 1,000.
Does Bobby Riggs mean
Charlie,
anything to you?
What do you think, Charlie? You're a tennis guy. You like to play tennis. I see you on the tennis court.
Right.
What do you think that Serena Williams would be ranked if she played in the men's game?
I have no idea.
Well, if you had a guess.
Well, she seemed pretty strong to me. I mean,
Very strong. The greatest female player ever.
Okay, nobody can prove this. Here's what she said, though, Dear John, that's a nice way to start.
Yeah.
I adore and respect you, but please keep me out of your statements if they are not factually based. Or that or not. She said they're not factually based.
Serena's, has a way with words. I've been in the room 5 different times with 5 of my kids were born. I don't want anything to go wrong with Serena because she's pregnant. I don't want to upset her or whatever.
So that's just probably bad timing. I guess his book came out the same time Serena was pregnant. Now, if that was on purpose, that's just crazy, but I highly doubt it.
It was. I think she was doing it tongue-in-cheek as well, and I think that deep down, we're talking about something, I can't even believe we're talking about it. But
John.
nonetheless, if you want to keep talking about it, I'd be more than happy to.
I do. I actually do, because I think everybody knows.
And another thing.
No, men are stronger, men are faster, we all get that, but I think it sort of belittles what women do on the tennis court. I think that's why people are upset. And the fact that you ranked her 700. So my question to you is, she won Australia weeks pregnant. You ranked her at 700 on the men's. Where would you rank yourself?
Myself would
Yeah, where
be.
would you put yourself?
Now, are you asking me at 58 years of age, would I be ranked in the tour if I had to play best of 5?
Yeah.
Which is what the men have to do at majors?
Yes.
I would be currently about 1,200 in the world.
I mean,
I have a tennis academy at Randall.
He's just honest. He honest about his own skill level and his age. He honest about all the factors that go into it. Unfortunately, when you put men and women together, being a woman is a factor. It's a factor that matters. It matters when you're saying who's the best ever.
Randall's Island, where I lose to kids that are 16 or 17. You know, high school kids, and I would lose. There's pros I have 37 pros, Gail, at my club. 6 or 7 of whom on a bad day I would lose to. Okay. And we could go on and on. And I was the former #1 player in the world.
John, what do you say to this? People just say, look, John McEnroe is trying to get publicity for his book. That's all this is.
I am.
He secretly wants to play Serena. He secretly wants to play Serena.
I never wanted to play Serena. People always ask me about playing Serena. Did they ask Roger Federer about playing?
Okay, so let me. Who's the greatest player today?
Roger is. Roger's the greatest, and Rafa. I mean, they've both had renaissances. One won the Australian, the other French. It's incredible. I mean, I look at these guys. I mean, I admire Roger, but the way he's done it, how much he loves it's what I really respect.
Yeah, but in terms of the history of tennis, is it Rod Laver or is it Roger or is it someone else?
Well, my rankings would be Roger.
Okay, I actually know a few of these guys. I've been watching tennis myself, but I think that's it. I don't think they're gonna say anything more about the whole about the controversy behind him and what he said about Serena. But you know, just to boil it down, men and women are different. That's why they separate the sports in the first place. That's the whole reason why they are separated. So do with that information what you choose. But that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.